Almost everyone's bad.
Time to wake up.
Oh, look who made it to the Zindan. Welcome home, welcome home. Glad to have you. You're looking quite swell, aren't they, Thaddeus? Well, come on in. You already know the drill. Let's go, let's go. And you're gonna be like, we're going into the void. I'll be like, yep, I got you. Let's go a little deeper into the void, shall we? You know, everybody kind of goes into the void, don't they, Thaddeus? You go into the void all the time, don't you? What is the void? Thaddeus, let's talk about it, shall we? Ugh. The void is not neither here nor there. It's an empty pit of nothingness that lies and resides within yourself. Who you are as a person, the way that you handle, make, and break experiences, but we all go into it. We definitely do. At times we can feel it is very dark, it is very shaken, it is very gray. It comes in which from the experiences that we all hold. To be true to one's self, true self, the light and delight, the chaos and confusion, trials and tribulations in one's everyday life. The void is dark. It is a scary place, and I'm taking you in it with me at this time. It is one in which the experience that you hold feels as though it is too grand to be able to deal or dealt with the sufferings of one's own current turmoil and experience. It sometimes can make you feel, well, a little talk, tick, talk. The talk then begins to click and tick and move and groove. It feels as though your various parts of your brain are going to burst out of the various parts of your seams that holds within and around and surrounding your body. Those very seams are ones in which you feel as though they break from the experience from the outside world, where you are desperately screaming and crying and yelling for help. But odd enough, sometimes you remain zen. Maybe that's what it is. That's what it feels like, though it feels as though you're bottling up all of your feelings and emotions. So how and what do we do? How do we get inside of the void? Well, it comes from peace. Inside of the void is darkness. There is nothingness. There is nothing there. In those moments, you can create something out of nothing in those various times and various moments. It is actually very divine and very beautiful. But you have to get to and through the something, and how are we going to do that? You have something that's very cool that we are all gifted with. Some might be a little bit more heightened than others, and they are your 5 everyday senses. Your 5 senses: smell, taste, touch, hearing, and sight. I always like to believe that there's even more than that, but we'll stick with that one right now, shall we? In that moment, you need to find something in that void that can bring you back to your 5 senses, because what's happening is you're being brought away from all that. But as you're bringing back those 5 senses, bursts of inspiration and light can come. You allow the thoughts and the feelings of other opinions, the judgment that you hold of yourself, to just remain, stay, go. I'm not very sure. It's all just there in the void. It is up to you to create the something out of nothing. Grab something, grab an oil, grab something around you that can bring you back to yourself and your senses. And when you're getting brought back to yourself and your heightened senses is where the magic can be done and made in that very moment. Something that I like to do when I'm in the void, when I start to scream and deteriorate from the outside looking in, I like to paint. In those moments and bursts of every swirl and swivel that you have seen within my house and within my home is a form of healing, a form of passion, inspiration, a burst of light, a burst of something that is making me feel like I'm doing something from nothing within the void that I have been brought into. Did I bring myself into? I don't know. Did you? Did I? Did we? Did he, she, they, or it? Or is it just a part of one's very own experiences that they hold within this lifetime? To be able to cater through to themselves and be able to move through those various aspects of themselves, to be able to grow and heal and wonder. It's beautiful. It really is very beautiful. It is. In those moments of being in the void, you can really make and create something of your own. You'll find that within that void is beauty, light, darkness, sorrow, shame, trials, tribulations, laughter, cries. It kind of ticks past you It just absorbs your every being. In those moments of being in the void, you have to feel and experience the emotion that you're having. But the point of it is to create and make something out of nothing using the various five senses that you have, or even more, that is. But maybe we'll get into that another day. But I don't think that's a journey yet that you're yet ready for until you can experience the void and being in it. Writing, creativity, art, music, hearing, anything that can bring you a deeper and greater sense of energy to your own and well-being will then help you be able to elevate yourself and who you are. In the void, people can find, things that are a little bit more harmful. Addiction, self-harm, hatred, and they will connect to those various things and then take them back with them into the outside life as that then begins to absorb your everyday being. That is not one that is going to be very helpful for your mind, body, soul, and spirit. You can make or break changes. You can make or break cycles in those moments of being in the void. It's one of the most powerful moments of creation and manifestation in your everyday life. It creates a newer and deeper sense of your one's whole self in the void. And it can last for hours to days to nights to weeks to months to coming out of that void and going into the void and coming out of the void. But the more that you go into the void, you can take and make a creation that is going to be of a positive benefit to your life and one's experience. So as I was saying, when I was in the void, not too long ago, coming out of a connection that I had to break from, was it hard? It was already in the process of being in that void. I had to think of experiences and situations that were going to help keep me elevated in the process by new bursts and bits of inspiration and creation and manifestation. You also see when you are brought into that void and brought out of that void, it really does create the world and reality around you. What are you saying in those moments? What are you hearing in those moments of darkness? What are you taking with you? Because it is a greater sense of yourself and one's power, more that you know. You might find that you go into the void very often. You come back out of the void worse than what you were before, and you really don't know how to get out of it then. So hopefully this is bringing you the burst of light and inspiration that you need to be able to hold and cater to yourself and the everyday needs that you need to be able to move through every moment and day. It's the little things in life that can bring the happiest of happy moments. It's the little things in life that can create something out of nothing. It is, in fact, the little things in life that you can find yourself in your life that you've already been holding on to. You just forget. It's been forgotten. It's a practice that is very much forgotten. We're busy with our everyday things. Why do we take care of ourselves? I don't know. Why do we? It helps you grow and heal and see who you truly are.
Time to wake up.
So I brought you into the void this round. I hope you got to experience a little bit more about what that means to be there, but also come out of the void. You go through it very often during the day. It's the moments in which you're not realizing that you're really fully here. You bring yourself back with those five senses to help yourself ground and come back to this everyday life and moment in reality. Bring yourself and pull that pin and hook into your life with a positive experience or a positive expertise that can help you elevate yourself and your surroundings, that you can do more and you can do and be more for yourself and one's being. But that's all. Thank you for coming to the Zen Den today. I guess we'll have another magical, whimsical adventure next time. Huh, Thaddeus? That's right. Much love, family. Bring it in, tribe. Breathe. I'm so proud of you for being here. It's good to see you again. It's always a pleasure to see you again. Much love.
Most everyone is married.